Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Let's start the show. How's everybody doing this morning? All right. Let's do this, everyone. What a great day. And it's already Thursday. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's start this. Hey, good morning. AD, what's up? Good morning, good morning. Meeps. Oh yeah, we're gonna start in 24 hours. Terry's gonna be here. It's gonna be awesome. Welcome, Sam, Owen. Good day, good morning. How's it going? Green, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Shenanigan in the house next to Bill Hovenst, entering the building right after static, actually in front of them, and sorry, right after, so no, in front of static attack. What's going on? Adam Yoregat, good morning, fellow Hungarian trader. Farhad, good morning. All right, Beeps, thank you so much for joining us this morning. How's it going? The show is about to start. What? How was? You got good. Come on, Green. What happened? How's it going, everybody? Farhad again. Good morning. Good to see you always. What happened in Asia session? What was it? Oh, let me go back to NQ. Actually, let's do some recap. We have some relative equal highs here. Did you guys notice this? We do have bit of a buy side thing here. Relative equal highs at 994. That would be interesting. We're going to talk about that soon. Zacromancer, hello. Hey, thank you so much for the support, Zacromancer. Thank you, thank you. Buy one, get one for free at Funded Futures Network, everybody. Oh, Bank of Japan news. Oh, okay. We're going to go into that. Scalping gold. Oh, in the range. Man, you chop yourself up, man. Oh, Peter. Asia was on drugs. I don't know. I mean, right now, one thing I'm kind of noticing here, it seems like it wants to go for those relative equal highs up there. And to be honest, I'm a little bit tempted to jump into a trade here. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, let's see how it goes. 991, 994. The high of this candle is at 992. We'll see. 992. Can it go there? I don't know. We'll see. Curry Fishbowl, welcome. CSHT, good morning. Futang. Yeah, it might go. It might go, I agree. Yeah, you gotta camp there, man. All week, no luck. Oh. Well, we're gonna have a bit of a giveaway tomorrow. 5 MyFundedFutures core accounts are gonna be ready for grabs. So, you know, that's gonna be cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't get scale accounts, only core accounts, but hey, it's better than nothing, right? Okay, let's see some levels here. What's going on? Oh my gosh. The man, the legend. The legend.
Amazing week. Over 30k this week alone. Thank you again, my friend, for your hard work. Showing the charts and explaining the levels taught me so much. Blessed. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'm gonna be gone until Monday.
Oh my gosh, Malo. Dude, thank you so much for that precious donation. That is amazing. So Malo, what do we do with that? Do you want me to do a giveaway? It's up to you. Man, I don't know. This is just amazing. Thank you so much, man. We're gonna do that. All right, we're gonna do a $50 cash giveaway. All right, Malo is sponsoring this one. All right, Malo Legacy, the man himself, 30K. Oh my gosh, 30K. Serial, welcome. Oh my god. Okay, I think we have to do this. You just have to do this. Hold on. We just have to do this. Let me set this up properly. All right. Okay. Edit. Let me see this. All right, I'm setting this up. All right, $50 cash giveaway sponsored by Malo has just started. Exclamation mark cash. If you want to enter, everybody gets one ticket. I can only send it through PayPal or Wise or Revolut. That's the thing I can do. I can't do crypto. I think I can't. I'm not sure. Worst case scenario, we can do crypto, but I don't really want to do that. Thank you so much. Everybody gets one ticket, so get ready. We're gonna pick the winner. I think we're gonna pick the winner like... Oh, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a little bit. We'll see how we'll do with the oh, look at that. Almost tagged that 94. Are we gonna go through that 94? I'm wondering. I'm kind of wondering if this one wants to go through. 94 or 92 is that level? I'm not even sure. Maybe it's 92. I don't know. High of this candle is 92.25. Maybe it will go. Nobody knows. All right. You almost bought this one. We'll see. It's not over yet. It could be, you know, sweeping some more liquidity on the downside. You never know on these things. So you never know. It's something that we never know. Let's look at gold real quick. Okay, not much is happening on gold. Do we have some news, by the way, in the Europe session? Okay, GDP, somewhat good. Good news. Nothing else. Gold spiked higher a little bit there. Okay. Nothing super special. Let's see. NQ 1 minute. Yeah, almost went up there to relative equal highs. Relative equal highs up there. And we'll see. Good morning, Pinion Mendez. Welcome. Drac, hey there. You got the gold? Nice. Yeah, it tends to do this. Okay, let's see some levels here on NQ. I'm quite curious what this one wants to do. I mean, NQ almost went up there, it didn't, so let's just not forget that. Yeah, let's see. That's not Asia high, but that's almost like a, well, almost like a PM session high, but as for Asia low, I would go with this level down here. This is the level I would go with as Asia low. It's not that far actually, if you think about it. It's really not that far. So let's see. Okay. Always in the 30 there, so if you want to reduce the typing, you can just... What? There's always a 30. Hold on, I'm just realizing. So that's the trick, everybody. That's the trick. If you want to reduce, you can just type in 30. So that will be there already. That's a good idea, Green. That's the way to reduce the time there. I love that. New York Open swipe. Let's see the New York Open, by the way. Go to the 5 minute and check these levels. I still don't have a supply or demand zone here. Let's see. New York Open swipe. So that would mean, can we push it all the way up there to 117? Is it a possibility? Can it really happen? I feel like this one will take that 994. Once it breaks 25k. Yeah, we have 25k. I totally forgot to put this on here. We have the 25k very close. Right here. So everything points in the direction that it should be breaking these levels. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be bullish or bearish. So far, at this very second, I'm bullish. I think it should be breaking that 94 and then the 50k. But you got to be careful because retail logic says that we should be breaking that. Now, we've seen this kind of scenario many times. That price is almost ready to pop through, which usually it does. But before that, we can expect something like this, you know, and then go higher. This is what it used to do many times. NQ likes to play dirty as well. So, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Look at that. You see? It's just having a hard time. We're back to 78. We gotta be careful. Please do not oversize, even if you want to scalp this. Not financial advice, obviously. But if I want to scalp this, you know, just gotta be careful. Hadley, good morning. Yeah, NQ just went up there. It pretty much seems like it wants to go through that 94 level, so it's just not random that, you know, price kind of going sideways, but I think if it will, it's just gonna go through in 1 millisecond. It's just gonna bust through like, you won't even know it in a blink. K-Bell, what's up? Feeling Trump has a lot of equity in shit. Really? You can't prove it. I want to hear all the conspiracy theories, because then we're gonna buy up gold. Buy up every dip that's possible. We're just gonna buy every dip. That's what we're gonna do. That full retracement there at 130 blew at least an account, or well, yeah. Yeah, here, right? This here, exactly. Drek. I 100% agree. This retracement here, or pullback in this case, it definitely destroyed some accounts. This right here. And this is exactly that can happen here. You know, it's gonna just go sideways and then boom and then boom. I've seen this like a billion times happening. Ah, it looks like it wants to go through. Mac user Rhythmic is not my choice. Well then, whew, good question. Anything other than Rhythmic. They offer they have that Onyx platform, I think. I don't know if that's the Project X being rebranded. I think they have Project X. I'm not sure, but they rebranded it just like TopStep, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Man, I don't know. I don't know, because I had to choose. There you go, 94 being tagged. So I don't know which platform, man, because I chose Quant Tower. Wow, look at this rejection. And I just don't know that Onyx thing. Is that a web platform? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Zacromancer. Retrace back up to the top again. Yeah, I feel like it. Definitely left without you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Hadley. Yeah. I'm feeling bullish too, but we gotta look for some levels. Good morning, Joseph. I have to work on my cinema. Oh yeah, that's a skill. That's a skill we have to develop. Joseph, welcome. Good to see you. Onyx Fund X, Edge Pro X. So one of those, I don't know, Fund X or Edge Pro X could be the Project X, I think. So if you choose Project X, Zacromancer, you should be able to trade from your browser. Zacromancer. Project X definitely works from your browser. I don't know Onyx. I don't know nothing about Onyx. If that's Project X, that's cool. I haven't checked it out. But if you're using a Mac computer, you better go with a browser-based thing or something. Onyx is web-based. All right. Thank you, Kev. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Angia. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. One of those things are Project X. I just don't know which one. Maybe you can ask support or their Discord. They will let you know which one is Project X. Because that's pretty much popular, but I don't know anything about Onyx. Maybe that's Project X. I don't know. Do you usually trade NQ? Micro usually. Like 90% NQ, 10% gold. But we're gonna look for some levels. Yeah. So Edge Pro X is not Project X. Thank you, Tim. I didn't know. So many X all around the place. They should be having Project X, I think. Hey, you're welcome, Angia, and welcome to the channel again. Took your profit 430. Let's go. Let's go, Curry Fishbowl. All right, and by the way, let me just put this out of here. Hold on a second. Where is this? So if some of you did not notice, we are doing a giveaway, $50 cold hard cash, sponsored by Malo Legacy. So all you have to do to participate in the giveaway is to type in !cash. All right, we're gonna pick the winner in about, I don't know, 10 or 20 minutes. We'll see. Yeah, check out Onyx. Vivian, hello. Thank you. Doing great. Good to see you, Vivian. Doing great. Yesterday was amazing. Wow, look at this. Going back down. Smash the like button, everybody. And tomorrow, we are going to have Terry Trades as a guest here. This will be awesome. And tomorrow we are going to give away 5 MyFundedFutures core accounts here live. I'm gonna try not just the raffle thing, which Streamlabs doing right now, but we're gonna do maybe something else for the giveaway. Something fun. All right. Yeah, I'm so happy about everybody. And again, tomorrow for 5 core accounts, we're gonna give it away here on live stream. The only criteria, of course, and I know not everybody is able to trade with MyFundedFutures, but you gotta have a registration with MyFundedFutures, which is free to do, obviously. If you are in a restricted country, unfortunately, well, you can't get the core account, but regardless, maybe we'll throw in some cash as well. I don't know, but 5 core account giveaway. All right, let's go. Full port Terry. That's gonna be her middle name. Terry Full Port Trades. No, she's not full porting. I was thinking about, to have some fun, I was thinking about playing a game of marbles. You guys know that. Everybody just participating in the chat, and we're gonna do the marbles. But or something else, I don't know. There are some ideas. We'll see. Infotainment. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Duck race is cool as well. Duck race or marbles or something like that. You know, I can do some commentary as we pick the winners. Marble, or, yeah, something like that. And we're gonna do some fun commentary. Just keep me an account. I know. Well, again, we're gonna have 5 accounts for giveaway. Also, if we can do a little bit better, I've been told, and I know you guys love Apex. I know you guys just love Apex, that we can have some Apex accounts too, but I'm not sure if we can get it by tomorrow, but maybe for next week, we'll see. Apex accounts, and I'll try to get some TRADEIFY accounts if I can. But I'm not sure about those. I got some word that we can have some Apex accounts for giveaway, so we'll see. You're loyal, my friend. Okay. TPT2 as well. Yeah, well, the thing with TPT is I can only give away accounts if I have, I know it's kind of sounds like a bit of a cringe or business kind of like speech what I'm saying, but they told me I can give away accounts once I earn more users and more commission to the prop firm. Like there's every month there's a sale at Take Profit Trader. So if you guys use my code at Take Profit Trader, And if we reach a certain level in sales, then I will be able to give away accounts at Take Profit Trader. That's what I've been instructed that I should be aiming to. But I don't want to shill every prop firm that much. I know I do, because the affiliate money is keeping the channel alive, definitely, and I'm very grateful. But if you guys ever want to go with some Take Profit Trader accounts, if you use my code, that's gonna enable us to get more accounts for giveaways. You guys remember last time I gave away 5 Take Profit Trader accounts. That was only possible because you guys used my code. So just saying, if you use my code at Take Profit Trader, we're gonna have more accounts to give away. That's it. All right. Hasn't given stuff away like the other ones. Yeah, I submitted all my payouts, by the way. Let me check it. I haven't had a payout since quite a while, since from Apex, by the way. I think last time I had a payout was in May or June, something like that. So it was quite a while. Let me check how it goes. Okay. I submitted them and it's pending. Yeah, last time I had a payout, I was denied in May 21. And then the account blown up. You guys can see it. Actually, I can show you guys here. So last time I requested a payout was in May 21 from Apex. And before that it was May 14. And look at that. Now I requested 500, 505, 521, 505, 520. So that's about $2,500. Still pending, of course, but we'll do our best. It didn't work. Which prop firm was it? Fictional Cara. They do not have Project TPT. It should have worked because one of my friends just texted me that he used my code. Maybe, you know, because you have to type it with capital letters, you know, all capital. Small you know, there's a difference with Take Profit Trader if you type it in with capital or non-capital letters. Thank you, Squirrely McBurley. But hey, Fictional Cara, I appreciate it. Sorry. Appreciate it, Fictional Cara. I appreciate and Squirrely McBurley all the support you guys give. Thank you so much. So 25k is here, and let's look for some levels because so far we haven't really talked about levels. We have this previous day high at 117, and yesterday, oh, I deleted those levels. Okay, never mind. Look at that. We have a beautiful 4-hour order block opening at 256. Actually, supply zone, right? So that's a 4-hour supply zone / bearish order block. All right, right there. If we go down to the 1 hour, you're gonna find another one right here. Opening of this is 97.75 on the micro. All right, on the micro, And that's a 1 hour supply zone. And if you go down to the 5 minute, if you look to the left, you will see that we also have a 5 minute level here, right there. So we have multiple supply zones up there, and the opening of this is 33.25. Okay. 5 minute level. So we have multiple levels up there. I'm gonna definitely stay bullish because of that. 3 levels at the same spot. That's actually amazing. And we have fair value gaps. We have everything. So there you go. We just busted through the 25K. And let's look for something on the 1 minute chart. Yeah, there's actually a level here. Possible buy side. This is gonna take it. Come on. Look at that. At 6, 25,006. I think it will be taking that. That's 4 more points. It's gonna go through. The problem is, after we've taken this level, this 06, like what to do next? Because I don't have a level. That's the problem. For scalping purposes, this could be still good if it pulls back down, for example, here at 96. That could be good for 10 points. We should be busting through that 06 level. And the reason why I'm saying that, if you look to the left, another supply zone right here. Okay, market structure shift. Actually, not shift, but continuation. And boom, look at that. This area here initiated this move to the downside yesterday in the AM session. And it was pretty much holding the area. Look at the zone here. All right, look at this zone. I know it sounds, I mean, it seems like a little bit gibberish here, but look at that. We had a retracement picking up liquidity here. Then the initial push, I mean, there was another push down. The market tried to go back, got repelled on the mid level of the zone, pushed lower. So that just makes me think that 25,006 is a significant level, because that's basically the high of the 1 minute supply zone. I think it should be going through that level. So here we are. We are gonna bust through that 06 is what I think. I'm not entering the trade, but I tell you, if it goes down, maybe I will enter. If it goes down and gives me like somewhat a good entry level, then I would. I usually don't do like the support and resistance thing, but like if this would be a possible support resistance level around 971, then if it goes down to the 90-ish level, most likely down to the 85, that would be a good risk to reward ratio, but it's gonna go through now, so never mind. Anyway, better to contact support. Yeah. Hey, Trading Star, what's up? There you go. We just went through 06, and you know, that's the problem. What to do now? The distance for the closest zone on the upside is 240 points. I don't think that London session is gonna go 240 points to that area. I just don't think that it will. We just don't have enough momentum and volatility here. So I'm not gonna take a long, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to take a long here. Unfortunately, it might be one of those sessions when we're just gonna have to wait. It's picking up. There is a fair value gap here. As possible buy side. Let me delete this. So this zone has been destroyed completely. Buy side is at 15. There's a fair value gap on the 5 minute there. I'm just gonna let's see, I'm just gonna say 5 minute fair value gap. So if it picks up liquidity at 15, the only thing I might be looking at is to go back down here on the 5 minute. This right there is a demand zone, but it's not like a super fantastic level because it's still within the range, but at least it's in premium. So 5 minute demand zone. Okay, so that's it. The distance is not too far. Well, 50 points, that's enough for London. So the only thing I would be looking at is a possible shift to the downside to try to tag this 5 minute demand zone. So that's the plan. I don't have a bullish plan for this. I have a plan to sell. All right, that's what I'm looking for. It would be better to push this 15 level, pick up liquidity, and then reverse. And that's it. We're gonna check gold as well in a second, but I can tell you there's nothing on gold. Asia low has been tagged, by the way. Pretty much, yeah. Asia low has been taken. And this is Asia high, previous day high. Previous day high. Asia high. Gold might be going there. Do we have a zone? Oh, we do. Technically, we do. Yes, we have. We have 2 1 minute supply zones on gold. I don't really like these levels. One here. And one up there. Okay, so that's a the high of this candle is 46.2. 46.2. Okay, so this is a 1 minute supply zone. Not a good looking one, but not 2 minute, 1 minute. Okay. So that's what we have on gold. Because Asia low has been swept. There's a fair value gap on the 5. It inverted this gap here. It pretty much seems bullish to me, by the way. I mean, it's not bad at all. 1-to-1 risk reward rate. Well, why not? You know. I might try a gold long position. Why not? You know, I entered the gold long, nothing special. I'm kind of curious if this one wants to go to that 45.3. If it's not gonna go there, it's fine. 45 point. Let's go to like 45. This is kind of a probe trade on my end on gold. Nothing more. All right. I took a long position. My entry, I don't even know what's my entry is. 36.4. on gold. If it goes lower, I don't care. So be it. One single micro as a probe trade. We'll see. Okay, we went through that 5-minute fair value gap. All right. So you're short. Let's go, Rebby. Let's go. Break even. You're out. 30 is green. There you go. Randall. Pre-market. All right. Let's go. All right. Are you using ICT high time frame candles indicator to see? No. No, I don't use it. I don't. So here's my gold trade. Here's the gold trade. Nothing special. I might even close it if it starts to dump super crazy. I'm just gonna close it. I'm just curious if it wants to go for that supply. We have 2 supply zones and nothing else in the London session, and you know, at least Asia low has been taken, so but the thing is, there's never enough logic in gold. What is this Apex 1 to 5 rule? Yeah, so it means that when you're putting on your take profit and stop loss, your stop loss should not be bigger than 5 times of your take profit. So the risk to reward ratio should not be bigger than -5 to 1. It's not a hard breach. It's kind of like a big picture stuff. If they see that somebody is using like a much bigger stop loss, like 5 times of a stop loss than the take profit, that could be a reason for denial of payout, like improper risk management. But I think using 5 times bigger stop loss than your take profit, that's like, you know, why would you, right? So I don't have a problem with that rule because I usually try to stay with a positive risk reward ratio. Sometimes I go negative when I scalp, but never like 5 times negative. That's it. On gold, in my opinion, has been taken. I know that many of you guys are using the 6 p.m. reset timer right here. I know. I'm not debating here because many of you guys are using it. I'm kind of using the levels after 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's it. Also, the reaction here on gold, like, I don't know. Anyway. Absolutely. Yes, I requested from Apex. I requested the payout from Apex. Yes. Yes. $18.33. That's good too. I know you like that 33 area. Okay, so now that liquidity has been tagged, I would have liked much better if NQ goes a little bit higher, up to the 20s or 30s, and then reverses. So I wouldn't mind if NQ would just try to pop once more. But the plan is to have a proper displacement to the downside and then try to go short. That's it. And by the way, if you guys can help out the stream, please push the like button. That would be really, really helpful. Thank you so much. Please push those likes. And let's show the YouTube algorithm that we are here. And also, don't forget, we have 70 participants already in the $50 cash giveaway. Exclamation mark cash. We're going to pick the winner in a few minutes, maybe one or two. All right, exclamation mark cash if you haven't participated already. I hope that the winner is going to have PayPal or Wise or Revolut or something. Worst case scenario, I can do crypto, but you might have to wait for it sometime during the day or maybe tomorrow. Let's get it. All right. Thank you so much. Hey, Collective Consciousness, what's up? Thank you. It's free to hit the like. Let's go. 76 participants. Collective Consciousness got the ticket. Fighting Futures has it. Bang ding. Bridget, let's go. All right. We're going to pick the winner in about 1 or 2 minutes. All right. What's happening with gold? I don't know. You know what? I just closed it. I closed my trade on gold. It was only 1 micro, so not a big deal, but I don't know what the heck it's doing. I was just kind of testing the market. It seems like gold just wants to go lower. Look at this. We have a liquidity void down there at 26. Seemingly wants to reprice it. I don't care. 26, yeah. What is ES doing? ES also edging higher. Do we have a level? Oh yeah, the same level on ES. Look at how on the 4-hour ES tried to go for that supply zone. That's gonna have a bullish effect on NQ as well. Good morning, Junior. Welcome. All right. Let's do this. Let's pick the winner. All right. Last few seconds, we have 90 participants. All right. Last few seconds. Exclamation mark cash to enter the giveaway. Then I'm going to cover the chat. And that's it. Okay. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm a little bit sleepy. Everybody got it? All right. Hey, Rabari. Enter the giveaway. Few seconds. All right. I'm going to count down. I took a small position on gold with 1 micro. I closed it with a small loss. I don't know, like $30 or something. So that is nothing. I thought that it's going to go up. Okay. Last few seconds. All right. I'm counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm closing it down. 3, 2, 1. Now. All right. Zacromonster, I hope you entered the giveaway earlier. Do you have the ticket? You have the ticket. All right. All right. All right. I'm covering the chat, so I don't see anyone who arrives now. Let's do this. The winner of the $50 cold hard cash giveaway, sponsored by Malo Legacy, the man himself, the legend, is gonna be no other than the best trader in the chat, the best viewer. All right. The one who's gonna win is no other than the one and only almost Harry 777. Harry 777 won the $50 cash giveaway. Harry, make yourself known. The rule is if Harry is not answering in the chat, then we're gonna wait like 1 or 2 minutes. Everybody starts to pray now that Harry won't be here. So if Harry is not going to respond in the chat, then we're gonna do a reroll. So now everybody's praying. Harry is here. All right, welcome, Harry. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Good job there, Harry. Congratulations for the $50 cash. Let me log into the chat. So I'm gonna type in my email there, and if you can, please send me a PayPal address. If you don't have PayPal, we can do Wise or Revolut. Worst case scenario, we can do crypto, but I don't really want to do that. But you gotta wait for it until maybe tonight, because I don't have registration yet. Anyway, here's my email. Here's my email right there. So if you have PayPal, that would be awesome. If not, then Wise or Revolut, or what else can we do? I don't have any other cash apps. You can do international bank wire too, but in order to do that, I need the full IBN account number with your address, the account holder's name, and all that such. So lots of details. Yeah, take your time, Harry. Don't worry, take your time. You can send it to me later during the day whenever you're okay with it. If you don't have a PayPal, no problem. I mean, maybe one of your friends has a PayPal. I don't know, but just saying, take your time. All right. I can send it to you later as well. I mean, that's it. I can do crypto, but it's just super expensive. So in order for me to, first, I have to transfer money to my debit card, which I use for crypto transfers. From that debit card, I have to deposit to Coinbase or Binance. From that account, I have to transfer the crypto to my wallet, because I don't want to do direct transfers from my Coinbase or Binance account, because they are super strict with money laundering. So I have to send it to my wallet, and then from my wallet, I have to send it to the winner. So in order to send $50, and I'm not trying to sound cheap, but in order to send $50 in crypto, the costs are going to be like $20 or at least 15, at least. And obviously we are super, super, super grateful for the donation for Malo, because he made it possible. So, you know, it's just very, very, like, I mean, we can do that, obviously. I'm not saying that we can't. It's just going to take me a little bit more time to figure it out. But because I also have, oh yeah, I also have to put Ethereum on my wallet in order to be able to send it. So first I have to buy Ethereum as well. It's kind of complicated. It's super simple if we just, you know, send it. PayPal is also expensive, I know. what can we do, right? So unfortunately, in today's world, $50 is like not that kind of money that we were having back in those days. Yeah, Revolut wise, free to do, super simple. PayPal is also good, but anyway. Yeah. I can send it through Wise. No problem. I can do international bank wire transfer too. It's not a problem. Yeah, the most expensive. Yeah, sure. Harry, take your time. Save my email. Even if you get back to me tomorrow, it's fine. All right? Take your time. Whenever you're ready, whichever solution you think is good for you, I'll be here. Don't worry. I'm not going to run away with your... I'm not going to run away with Mullo's money. I can send it over next... Yeah, next year we will send it over. We're going to be here. Don't worry. All right, what's happening? Look at gold. Gold actually swept. Actually, it did not go down into this. Did it go down? Let me see. The low here was 29.3. Okay, relative equal lows. Gold is playing a tricky game here. Look at that. It did not go down, but now it seems like it wants to go down. Wow. Seems like it wants to go down, but I don't know. Part of me is a little bit tempted to jump into a gold short, but just to scalp this, but I'm not gonna. I am not going to. Okay, now that NQ went higher, I'm still waiting for a possible short opportunity here. Yeah, it's yeah, static attack. The XY is pumping. It's kind of going higher. You do, yeah, there are some levels here, so it could be going higher. Tricky. And NQ, look at the NQ is just slowly grinding higher. And this is an AM session high. Nothing on NQ for that matter. I'm sorry, I'm switching in between gold and NQ. I'm just trying to find some logic of what gold could be doing. This is like a coin toss or coin flip. There's actually another level here. Oh my gosh, multiple supply zones, by the way. That's the problem with the 1 minute chart, that we have multiple zones. It might try to break that at 43. Inverted this. It did not pick liquidity from 29. That's the problem. So once you, I mean, we can look this in every different way, but because it's not a clean liquidity sweep or grab from this level, even if I would enter a long position to target the high of the zone and go for the other one, it's just not enough. It's not good, especially with the tight stop. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna let it go. Daily range candle. I looked at. We are in deep premium. Yeah. Yeah, Revolut is quite cheap and fairly cheap. Yeah. Inside the daily fair value gap. Yeah. You mean Gold. Yeah, NQ. Okay, so this is a daily chart. I would say we are in, yeah. Exactly, so we are in deep premium. The thing is, I think it wants to make new highs. That's the thing. I think it wants to make new highs. And the 1 hour fair value gap, sorry, not fair value gap, the 1 hour order block or supply zone is just so textbook beautiful. Absolutely great. It looks amazing on the 1 hour, this level. This looks absolutely amazingly textbook good. This just that's awesome. This level, but it's still far away. 250 points. $114. Can we get higher? 117. Yeah, it feels like it wants to go for previous day high. I don't know what this level is. Oh, that was the 25K. Okay. All right. Let's clean this up. It's going. NQ is just going for that 117. Oh yeah, totally forgot. 3 a.m. London Open is here. London Open is here. And by the way, just saying, if you haven't noticed it, there's a flash sale on TRADEIFY. 40% off except the 150K accounts. So 40% off, everybody, at TRADEIFY until next week. Gold making its move. Oh, look at that. Okay. I don't want to FOMO myself into anything, but yeah. Amazing that it did not take the liquidity down there. Gold is a tricky one. NQ target hit, let's go. Okay. And look at the rejection again. Somewhere around the middle. Took liquidity on the swing. Now it goes back down. How far is it going to go? Is it going to take liquidity below that 29? Or is this going to be enough for gold to go higher? Too many questions. Too many. Yeah, pretty much too many indecisions here. A part of me really wants to take a long on gold. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. Just can't. I can't. Verbone, hey there. Yeah, NQ just keeps crawling higher. Yeah, not enough momentum. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see what's gonna happen. Right? Right. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so nothing on NQ so far. We need manipulation below midnight. Or below 25. Yeah, we might. Da, 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 da. Gold is still kind of looks like it wants to push. Nothing else. I'd like to say that this is a shift to the downside, but I don't know. What happening on ES? I haven't marked up the chart on ES. Actually, I think I did. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not trading trend lines. I'm just kind of watching this level. Interesting. Picked up liquidity. I'm curious what ES wants to do here. This is not enough for me for a shift. This is not enough. I need more. Technically, there is a structure shift. If you zoom into the 1 minute, there is a structure shift. This is just not enough. There's the market structure shift, by the way. And we have the fair value gap right there. So everything is kind of lining up. But I don't know. Feels weird. Oh, you posted it. Posted it on Discord. I was thinking about how I will check it. I have nothing against story trades trend lines, Romeo. Nothing. I never said anything against trend line. In fact, I advocated a lot next to using trend lines many times. I just know that, I mean, not that I know, but I know that some people think that, actually I said that because some people think that trend lines are not working. They are actually working. I never had anything against trend lines. I use trend lines a lot. Not now, but you know, in the past I used it. I traded with trend lines. And actually, I think that's one of the most, in a positive way, basic things that you can make some money or profits. So let's see. 10 lines. Okay, so the 10 lines. The stream should not be frozen, but I'm gonna check it out. Let me see it on my phone. If I can hear myself yapping, that's actually a good thing. Okay, it's working. Oh, it had that noise. Wow, that's not good. It seems like there's some audio interference in the stream. Yeah, but there's an audio interference. Yeah, I think there's an audio interference. Something is messing up the stream here. So let me just try something. Something is messing up the stream. I don't know, some noise is in the audio, but I will fix it next time. It was not a phone. I was listening to my stream, and there is some noise in the audio. All right, never mind. Look at that, gold is going up to that zone. I'm kind of feeling the FOMO now, and let's look at this. I'm interested in this, actually. If this candle would leave a fair value gap, which it's not gonna leave, okay, it's not gonna leave a fair value gap. Awesome, awesome. Goes back. All right, never mind. There's a fair value gap right there. I mean, we can try. A possible short here, right? But it's not gonna go down. Look at gold. Oh my god. We reached the supply zone right there. Okay. You guys remember, I entered the long position here with 1 micro. I closed it here manually. My stop was down there. So I closed it here manually, and now look at that. Awesome. Good job. Good job on my end. That is so cool, right? All right, thank you. Trade delicious. All right, audio is good. Thank you so much. Dex big dump. To go higher. Maybe this was a sweep to go higher. Huh. I don't know. Zone down there is at 70, 71. Let me see this. No, I think it feels like it wants to go higher now, right? Gold reached the zone. No entry there, so let's just leave gold as it is. I'm kind of trying to decide what to do with this NQ. It made a perfect sweep. Picked up liquidity here as well. It would make sense that it continues higher. Bullish engulfing candle on the 1 minute. I enter a short here. Let's try one short. All right. Small position. Very small position. Where is it? Here it is. If I lose this one, I'm only gonna lose $54, but if I win, I can make 100. And actually, yeah, that's it. Not a big deal. But the catch is I'm copying this on 3 accounts. All right. Yokozuna, good morning. Yeah, sure. Gold markup. Here, I'm gonna switch to the 5 minute. We have, sorry, let me zoom in a little bit. Let me get this off. So we have this supply zone has been destroyed right now. So 1 minute supply zone is done. Asia low has been swept down here. And we have the midnight level. And we have another 1 minute supply zone higher. And previous day high, aka Asia high. There. Good morning, Zoltan. Maria, hey, nice to see you. You're long on DEX? Yeah, it might be the good thing to do. Can I ask you something? Is it possible that you show us always your PNL? Like that screen? Yeah, financial juice. I mean, I can that's why I'm doing this. So in the lately, if you see, like, if you follow, you see that if I put on a trade, like usually I try to put on this position window so you can see my open position or how many accounts am I copying. That's why I'm putting it here. You're welcome. Financial juice. I mean, this is financial juice, but you know, it's free to watch for everybody. If you just type in financialjuice.com, you can always see this on your end. I did not subscribe. The only subscription I have is on Bloomberg. So if any one of you guys wants to see like Bloomberg, then here it is. Nothing right now special. Nestle to slash 16,000 jobs. Wow. So nothing new here under the sun. These are old news. Yeah. Unfortunately, my NQ trade is not looking good. Well, I tried. You know, I tried. Can't win them all. I thought that it wants to go down into that zone. Amelia, good morning. Vilkos, hey, you missed the giveaway, man. By the way, Scrambled eggs, all right. I shorted NQ. I wanted to go long on gold, but I closed it. So the thing that happened with me on gold, I entered one micro, as I showed this before. I entered one micro somewhere around here, and I closed the position manually here. My stop loss was somewhere around here, around 26 something. I closed it manually here, and look at what happened. My target was actually somewhere around that 47 area. So I messed up my gold trade. I messed up my own rules because I thought that this is gonna, you know, it created relative equal lows here. I thought that this is gonna go down and sweep that liquidity void because there was my stop, and you know, but it didn't. It just turned around and boom. Gold played me dirty this morning. But yeah. A new World Bank will be opened in China. Nice. Man, this trade is not looking good. Should be better to close it as well. Yeah, relative equal lows. So it didn't go down there. I mean, it did not pick up liquidity from lower. That's the thing. Just to be absolutely, I'm serious on that. This is, I don't like this trade. It seems like a low probability setup. I thought that it's gonna waterfall down and pick up some liquidity, and we have a zone. lower, but how you don't trade it? Banks all we need, more control. Yeah. Well, you know, the digital currency is also here upon us. So central bank digital currencies, they are being made. And they are going to track everything. Even if you just buy a pizza or whatever, they are going to know everything where you spend your money. Everything. This is where we're heading to. The government will gonna know the smallest microtransaction that you're spending. Ah, I see. All right. Yeah, it's a little bit scary, AD. Yeah. The government will know everything. Everything. And that is why I've been told that privacy coins are gonna skyrocket. So obviously I'm not a crypto expert, and I don't know how the decentralized coins are going to be part of the whole chain, like how the decentralized and privacy coins are going to be part of the ecosystem worldwide, like how you will be able to use those coins. They will control what you buy on your carbon credit allowance. Yeah, Randall, something like that. Exactly. The most scary thing is not just that they will see what you buy with one single click. And this is not science fiction, guys. I was actually, again, I'm not an expert, but I was watching a very convincing video about this from Jeff Berwick, if some of you guys heard his name. With one single click, they can just freeze all your assets, all your money, everything. Obviously, it's not going to happen tomorrow, but in like 10, 15 years, technology-wise and everything, with one single click, they can just cut you off. If you don't do what they want you to do, one single click and you're done. In China, they're already doing it. There you go. If you don't obey to the system, you're going to be cut off with one single click. All your accounts, not just you, your family, your friends even, everything, they can do to you whatever they want. Because all your money is going to be there. Hold on. Just a second. All right, this was actually the central bank. They told me if I don't shut my mouth up, they're just going to shut down the whole YouTube channel and everything. So central banks are nice. The government is nice. They are nice people. They want the benefit for everyone. So, I mean, they really want good things for us. So what I just said, that's just forget about it. All right. This VOD is going to be deleted anyway. So, you know, we love you, central banks and government. I know, I sound like it, right? Oh no, the government, yeah. In China, if you cross the street, red light, straight from your... Yeah. I actually heard about that, AD. if you have to pay some penalty in China because you do something wrong, it's going to be instantly, without your authority, they're just going to pull that money off from your account. Boom. That's it. And this is exactly what's going to happen. But I'm not going to say anything because the, you know, the phone. So they are coming. I can already hear some helicopters, actually. No joke, no troll, guys. If a SWAT team comes through the window, you will know it. It's been nice knowing you guys. They have big ears. They are listening. They are. Really good. Awesome, Albert. Albert, drive safely, and thank you so much for... That's just so awesome. Like driving, you're listening to the stream. Albert, I wish you a safe travel. You know, a nice sunny day. All the goods. They're coming. I know, AD. They're coming for me. Okay, so just because this is a slow London session, and I don't want to mess up because these are funded accounts, and this is just London yet, and these accounts are ready for payout, okay? These blue accounts are ready for payout. I don't want to give anything to the market, so I'm just going to put this to break even, all right? Usually I don't do this, so I'm going against my own rules, but I just put it to break even, all right? Because why not? Not yet. AD saying not yet. I'm sorry, it's too late. These funded accounts are almost ready. I mean, these are ready for the second payout at Bulenox, so I don't want to give anything back. Even if I exit this one at break even, I don't care. These accounts are good. I don't want to mess these up. Down on my short, but still holding. Let's go. Yeah, if it turns around, this account is basically a static account. It's locked in. It's ready for payout. That's why I don't really care too much. If it goes back to break even, yeah, it sucks, but you know, there's going to be another setup anyways. So. In Japan, if citizens misbehave, the government can limit people to a small area. Wow. Really? Oh my god. Traffic cameras can recognize people. That's what they do in Hungary, by the way. Just saying, Verbon. The government ordered face recognizing cameras in the capital. If you go out on the streets to protest against the government... This is true, guys. This is no troll. This is real. This is happening in Hungary. If you go out on the streets in Budapest to protest against the government, these cameras has face recognition stuff, and you know they are doing it. They are collecting info. We are living in a democracy, you know. But hey, don't protest against the government because face recognition is on. Everything all-time high. We had this in the past. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Slick. What can the government do? I'm not sure what they can do exactly. But I'm going to tell you guys a true story. I'm going to tell you, that's a good question, Adam. I'm going to tell you guys a true story. Oh my gosh, look at this. It missed my TP with one tick. Oh, I love this. I love the market. This is so awesome. It's so fun. But I'm going to tell you a true story. My fiance, she's a teacher in elementary school. So she's teaching now she has a class of second graders, like 8-year-olds. That's not the thing. So she is afraid to go to protests, in any kind of protest against the government, because they are firing the teachers. If a teacher goes on a protest, they're going to recognize their face, their name, whatever, and they're going to fire them. That's the problem. It's easy because she's working technically for the government, right? She's getting her salary from the government. Are you kidding me, NQ? I don't get this. Yeah, you were the first, Sills. Yeah, you were the first. Slick. Okay, going down. Look at this, man. Is this real? You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm closing this position down. Boom. And you know what I'm saying? Thank you, NQ. Thank you. I'm taking the money. I'm taking it. Thank you. I'm taking this off. You're not gonna play mind games with me, with, you know, tick me out before my TP. No, that's, you know, it's London. All right. This is London, baby. I'm not ready to play this mind game, NQ. So do what you want. I don't care if you go down 100 points from now. I'm not the one who's gonna, you know, I'm not gonna do that. So thank you, NQ. You just messed yourself up because I took it off manually. And I hope the market makers heard this. Okay. If you guys want to mess me up with one tick, this is my answer. I took it. There you go. I don't care. Who cares? I made money. I'm gonna tell him. I don't care. I closed it. So you, NQ, you can F yourself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But hey, look at that. I made one. Actually, I made a bit of a scalp earlier. $115 on this one, 134 on this one, 137 on this one. Look at that. I need $70 on this, 80 on that, 70 on this. Easy peasy lemon cheesy. Boom. Who won? Me. Thank you, NQ. Thank you. My account size? My account size is 50K. So here you go. I have a 50K. These Bulenox accounts already received the payout. This is the, I'm looking for the second payout. That's going to be like 1, 2, 3 Bully accounts, $3,000 on these accounts. All I need to do is 70 bucks, 80 actually, because of this. I have to do 80, $80. But I'm done with this account for today. And these accounts at Apex, these have been submitted for payouts. That's $500 each. That's $2,500 payout. It knows exactly what you're doing. Yeah. Look at that. It still didn't go down. Look at that. It still didn't. It was still teasing that level. It should be going down to like, I don't know, 72.75 ish. I think that was my TP, something like that. Look at that. Look at this. I was better than NQ. Do you copy? No, not all my accounts. No, Anupam. I copy like two or three accounts at a time. And that's it. I heard you swearing. Well, no, K-Bell. No, I was not swearing. I was just kind of trolling NQ a little bit. Nothing happened. My TP was here at 72.75. And just before reaching my TP, NQ just popped higher back to the 80s. So I was like, I'm sorry. I don't like to swear, by the way. I'm not the kind of person who swears, really. And look at that. It's still not going down there. So I just said, thank you, NQ. I just took it off manually. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I made the right decision. I'm so glad. That easy. What do you think of opening range breakout? I never traded it, but I know many people are doing good with the orb strategy. I never ever traded that. But again, I have nothing bad to say about it because I never forward tested it. I know how it works, but I never forward tested it. So, but I do know, and I know people who are making money with it. So, but you know, if you end up losing on that strategy, for example, at the market open, you gotta, you know, cope with the loss and come back the next day. I would say that's the best approach. Yeah. It's never wrong to take profit. Yeah, look at this. Look at it. It still did not take my original TP. And it just went up there to 89. I'm telling you guys, something crazy going on with NQ nowadays. And usually, by the way, this is why, to be honest with you, I really don't understand. I wanted to see this go down below the 970s, actually. And I don't know why this 5-minute zone got left in the dust here. Yeah, okay, so there's one explanation. We have this 5-minute gap that is kind of getting repriced here. But I don't know. Look at this move. Wow. Maybe they're the market maker. I don't know. You are really one very humbly smarter trader. Thank you, Anupam. Thank you. Manipulation lower before maybe this was manipulation, but whatever this was, I think I was a little bit lucky. Let's just face the fact. I was a little bit lucky here to close the position. I was lucky. This was luck. Okay, I was a little bit lucky. It should have went down. It should have went down at least into this fair value gap to pick up some orders here. Even if it's not going exactly to the zone, it should have gone lower than 970. And I don't know what the heck is going on with NQ right now. Gold reached this zone and now it's just going sideways, so I don't care about it. And look at this. Wow. I was lucky, actually. I was lucky. Today's title for this session's trade is when it's all about luck. I don't know. I was lucky. This was luck, actually. This was nothing more. If I would followed up my plan as I intended to, I would still be sitting in this short. But I made the decision to close it manually, and that was purely by discretionary thing, like a 6 cents or something, nothing more. And you know what? I think it's just gonna go higher, because this was the bait. This was the bait for the shorts, especially on the 5-minute, and now it wants to go higher to squeeze the shorts. I'm sorry to say that if you're holding a long short position, but I don't think that this is a good sign here. Micro long, let's go. Tell the market you take a trade always, then they yeah, exactly. 70%. The problem is it was only one micro. I can't close a partial. Yeah, that's what they want me to think. Bowser, what's up? Good to see you, man. Back to 950. Yeah, everybody, by the way, if you can help out the channel, please push the like button and subscribe. Smash that like. Let's show YouTube that we are here. Thank you. Drop incoming. All right, we have 13. Actually, I'm gonna be curious. I think my break even was somewhere around 15 or 16, somewhere around here, 13 to 15. I would be curious if this trade goes higher. Let's see. Laszlo. Custom Sepan. Fellow Hungarian trader Laszlo said he cut this short with me. Thank you. Custom Sepan. Look at this. Wow. I think I made a very lucky decision I made here. Wow. Anyway, I would be out at break even by now. So what's gonna happen? Can it still push higher? The problem is I don't see anything on the left here until previous day high. I don't see the subscribe. You subscribed. Ollie, what's up? Hey, so good to see you again. How's it going? Bit of a crazy London session, Ollie, but nothing special. NQ wanted to play a dirty trick on me, and I played a dirty trick on NQ. But yeah. Let's see what's gonna happen. Again, just saying there's a 40% flash sale on TRADEIFY except the 150k account. So everything under 150k is under a 40% flash sale. The Apex 80% off with the lifetime activation fee of $85 is going to expire today. And Bulenox also has the 83%. I think it's valid only today. And what else do we have? Take Profit Trader still has the 40% off. MyFundedFutures network has the buy one get one for free. Yeah. Currently controlled. Oh, okay. So NQ just follows. NQ is shotgun right now. Gonna be curious about that pre-market open. You went back to options. All right. Trying to stay at the chart a lot less. Yeah. Oh, weekly call options. Nice. That's good. No, 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 no. It opens at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's at 3 a.m. Eight minutes to go. Yeah. The kill zone, quote unquote, this ICT or smart money concept says that the kill zone starts at 2 a.m., which means that orders are starting to flow in for the London session from around 2 a.m. by the big mighty algorithm. But yeah, it's 3 a.m. Yes, on a daily one. No, nothing. No European news. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We have FOMC members talking today in the AM session, but nothing else. Yes, and they want to have to push up today. I think so too, by the way. I'm on the bigger picture. I'm still going to remain bullish on NQ as at least. So I'm gonna stay bullish, and I think that previous day high is gonna get taken. And my theory is that we have all those levels up there. If you go out to the 1 hour, 4 hour chart, you will see, if some of you guys just tuning in, that we have supply zones from last Friday at the 4 hour chart, the 1 hour, even the 5 minute. We have 3 supply zones basically at the same spot up there. Now, it's not like a stone written rule that we should go up there, but I mean, at least it might try to go for the previous day high, especially when President Trump is going to come up with a tweet like they managed to solve the issue about those trade war things. I mean, with the rare earth minerals. Yeah, which he said that they will figure out a solution. I mean, he gave time until November 1st, as far as I can remember, for President Xi Jinping, and to find a solution. Pretty much unplugged, right? He's already got a deal with Ukraine. Yeah, but Xi Jinping. Thank you, Fizzlet. Here it comes. Yeah, he did a deal with Ukraine about those rare earth minerals, but yeah, for rare earth, yeah. I don't know. Is that gonna be so? If Ukraine delivers those minerals to the United States, is that gonna be enough for example, I know that auto manufacturing requires a lot of rare earth minerals, right? So car manufacturing, is that gonna be enough for the States? What Ukraine produces for them, or mines? Not produces, or it's not producing, but mines. He wants more, yeah. Okay, so we spiked higher. Okay, so this was a nice sweep with a bit of a rejection. I still feel like it wants to go for that daily high. Our previous day high, I don't know why. Still have like 3 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, worst case scenario, I would have been out at break even, but I was lucky. I was lucky to close it down there. AI will take a lot. Yeah. Trade balance indicator. Still long on NQ. Let's go, Verbon. I'm still kind of waiting here. Waiting for the 4 a.m. pre-market open. Let's see the distance. 65 points. It's not that far for NQ. Remember, the other day, a 1 minute candle in New York session, we're pushing 80 points and 50 points. So obviously we need some news driver to go that fast, but you're long on ES. That's still good. Quick look on gold. Gold swept some levels here. Interesting. See the money, take the money. Yeah. You're out. 26 points in London is very good. 26 points in London is very good. Yeah, K-Bell. I mean, movement-wise, momentum-wise, it's not bad. It's actually, I would say, normal. It's good. I just don't understand why it did not pick this level, but we'll see. Less than 2 minutes to go. Appreciate trend raise, yeah. Okay, so if somebody is really aggressively wants to take along, we picked up liquidity here, this fair value gap. So risk to reward ratio wise, boom, there's your trade. If you want to see previous day high, it's still good with 1 micro, by the way. So is it gonna go up or down? This is the pre-market open. I took a small long position just with one micro on a different account. I'm just curious if this one wants to go higher. So just a small long position. Nothing else. Output 48 points. Nice. First percent fair gap. The reverse stuff going high. That's what created the 4-hour equal lows. Yeah. Yeah, we are in the middle, Zacromancer, yeah. MNQ will come off. It could. But no problem with that. If it comes back down there, it's fine. I took a trade on the different accounts. I'm not bothering those Bully accounts. On NQ, on micro. Micro, Verbon. On micro, yeah, micro NQ. MNQ. Where is it, by the way? Here. Here's a trade. Nothing special. If it goes back down, then it should be tagging that zone that I was looking for. But it's on a different account, alright? So, multi-account risk management here in the making. Looking for 115. Actually, maybe I should be... Yeah, 115 is good. It could take a few hours if it goes sideways. Maybe all the way until New York session for it to hit the TP. Gold is pushing. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yo, Slick, what's up? Top 3? Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, gold went through nicely. Nice up close candle on that zone. And I think you might just, you know, take the elevator down. Oh, lick it. Sorry. I know what you're doing there. The lick it. All right, lick it. I'm gonna say lick it. All right, lick it. Onyx is nice. Well, if the execution is smooth, that's good. Did London open and then go back to bed? Yeah, well, this was kind of like the stock market. I look at Nvidia spiked higher. Tesla also trying to push it. We'll see. Built-in trade copier. That's good. That is good. We like the built-in trade copiers. Griffin Slaton, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I went long with one micro, nothing special. I'm just curious if it wants to push in the direction of those zones higher. That's it. It might gonna take some time for it to go through, but you know, we'll see. We shall see. Jerry, up 6.9k total across 5 MyFundedFutures. Wow. Dude, what are you doing there? I forgot to read that there. That's awesome. That's a lot of profits. Why you guys are printing so much money and I don't? Why you guys are making so much money but not me? He's a printer, yeah. Every point movement counts in macro structure. Yeah, that's the danger. Exactly. And if we're talking about macro, then officially we're still in the macro, right? Like 10 or 15 minutes after the hour. So we technically still kind of just waiting here, trying to figure out what this one wants to do. But you know, I can actually imagine that it goes down, finally picks up the liquidity from the zone, and then, you know, then pushing back up there. I can imagine that. You lost off 3. I don't know how YouTube is doing with this. I have no idea. I'm a full-time trader. Yes. Yes, I am. That's all for the session. Nice. 400. More than enough in a London session. Dude, that's amazing. Yeah, Benjamin. It's kind of an interesting scenario here developing. See ya, Zacromancer. Have a good one. Well, so far so good. I would say the movement and the volume, I mean, at least it was moving. Trading, which age? Well, I'm not gonna tell the full story because we're gonna be sitting here in the New York session as well, but I had a very bad run in 2018 until 2020, until the pandemic. I was depositing money to my personal Forex account and I was burning money away. No prop firm, just personal Forex account. And the idea was that open up the charts and do discretionary decisions like, oh, this is going up. Okay, let's sell because it is so high. Let's just start to sell. Oh, it is so low. Let's just start to buy. Obviously, you know what the results were. So, I burned away a lot of money in those 2 years because I was a complete moron idiot the way I was trading. And so I went back to trading in 2021 from scratch, financially, mentally broken. Started again, this time with prop firms, FTMO and others in CFDs. And that's how it started. And in 21 is, I would say, when I really started to take it absolutely seriously, like a business, like, you know, relearn everything about the markets, everything, starting from the basics, the absolute ground, relearn everything. So I would say the real trading journey for me began at 2021. So, and I, you know, back in those days in 2007, again, not 17, 2007, I was 23 years old. That was the first time I saw trading as a possibility. You know, back in those days, Forex, MetaTrader, it wasn't like this nowadays, like everything in social media. No, there was not even social media back then. But I stepped away from trading until 2018. So it was quite a journey. Do you think it's breaking out of the earlier? I think it can. I think it can, Leo. Maybe not now. Maybe it's gonna go back, sweep this liquidity. You know, it's gonna sweep this area, and then in the New York session, maybe it will do something different. But I'd like to see those levels higher being taken. We'll see. It's not mandatory. You were like 9 years old, yeah. You weren't even, yeah, exactly. I'm 41 years old, so. I'm 41 years old, so I had the journey on this one. But you're still young, so. I know, right? It's about the DNA. Right? Yeah. But if I would change the camera to an HD 4K cam, you guys would know that, okay, I'm 40, 41. Yeah. You are 15 years old? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. You are 15 years old? You should not be trading at all. For you, I mean, yeah, it's okay if you play demo. I think you, because you're 15 years old, I'm not even sure you can open up a prop firm account. But hey, it's so awesome that you're starting out in trading such a young age. Age is just a number. That's true. That's just a number. How long did it take for me to become profitable? Well, as I said, I restarted at 21 from scratch. And early 21, the first payout ever from prop firms, it took me until 23 September, 2023 September. So 21 all year, 22 all year. And the first payout from a prop firm, which was TopStep, by the way, was in 2023 September. And then the big aha moment, which was not like one single moment, that aha moment was last year for me in 2024 summer, in June, July. The quote-unquote aha moment. Since last June, July, I keep receiving payouts from trading, not affiliate commissions, from trading from prop firms every single month. That was like the big revelation for me, like, okay, this is what I need to do. That's when everything turned last year, June, July. And ever since then, I'm getting payouts every single month in a positive note. So I'm keeping a tab on expenses. I'm treating everything as a business. And that's when the real turn was last year. He can do paper trading. That's true, Curry Fishbowl. He can do demo trading, paper trading. Yeah. There you go. He sees the charts. Yeah, first payout. My first payout, TopStep, $806 was my first payout. $806. And it was so awesome. I can't forget that payout when it arrived to my bank account. So I got the text message from my bank that boom, TopStep LLC paid you, $806. Like, wow, yes. That feeling was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah, Frank, it takes time. It takes time. But, you know, if you don't give up, it's going to work. This year, I lost about 30K worth of Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. Dude. 3 years to get decent. Nice. Yeah, definitely easier. Static attack, I wish you all the good things in your journey. You're going to get there. You are definitely going to get there. Don't give up. That's the key for everything. And you want to win a giveaway. But if you win a giveaway, you can't have an account. That's the problem. So be careful, by the way. If you open up that account under your parents' name, I would strongly say please do not do so, because MyFundedFutures, I'm not gonna snitch on you, don't worry, but but MyFundedFutures is very strict about the KYC thing, you know. Just be careful. Thank you, K-Bell. It's a great feeling, yes, it is. The first one is always something you remember, right? Wink. The first time. 1.1K. Me too, Amelia. Me too. That $806, it was on my bank account. I keep opening the message throughout the day when it says I got $806. I was like, man, I did it. I did it. Now I'm on track. Now I know what to do. I did it finally. I can conquer the markets now. Oh boy, I was so wrong. But it was still good. It was still an awesome feeling. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Frank. It keeps going higher. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with NQ, to be honest. I feel like there is some higher level liquidity up there, like higher time frames. My funded TV will never know. All right, Curry Fishbowl, thank you for being here. Have a good one. See you in New York. Same, yeah. Hardware pays off, yeah. Exactly, K-Bell. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, lick it. That's the thing, but hey, who knows? Did you blow a few combines? Yeah, I blown up like, I don't know, you know, I must say that before going to Top Step, I was blowing up accounts at FTMO and MyForex funds and that Dungeons and Dragons prop firm that was a scammy prop firm. So I was keep blowing up accounts on CFD prop firm. So I had some sort of a experience by blowing up accounts. So at Top Step, it took me like 35 or 37-ish, as I remember, combine accounts to get to a payout. 35, I think. And hold on, not to get to a payout. So I took like 35 or 37 combines. I remember the number. I had 4 funded accounts, XFA accounts. I blew up 3 XFA accounts before even getting the first payout. So I blew up 3 XFA accounts, and I think it was the 4th XFA account which finally made it to that payout. So it was up like $1,612. And finally, I was eligible for a payout. And I was like, okay. I took the payout. 2 days later, the account blown up. You know, but at least I got the payout. So this is how it went. Oh, yes, it's not going. Oh. It seems like a trap, right? Kind of seems like it could be a trap. This week, I think I blew account, not this week. Last week, I blew up a funded account at Take Profit Trader. And earlier, not that, hold on. In August, I blew up a lot of accounts. And also in September, it was kind of a struggle for me. Last time I blew up a Take Profit Trader funded account, unfortunately, but I got a new one. So I managed to get a new one. That coupon doesn't work crypto payment rules yesterday. Ah, I see. 35 now, being funded 4 times and blown them as well. Okay, almost technically the same. Yeah. I know how to trade. Moment when I got 9K in one payout. Wow. Yeah. Apex is gone. 2 minute long. Okay. I don't even know how my trade goes right now. I'm in a small profit, but you know, it doesn't really look too good. So I'm just gonna close it. I just closed it because I don't feel it. I made like 20 bucks on that one. I don't care. It's just not moving. Yeah, exactly. So you got to understand that throughout your prop firm journey, statistically speaking, there's a very high chance that you are going to blow up more evaluations and funded accounts. The job that we are doing, and it's necessary to be done, is to reduce that number as, you know, as much as we can. So if you blew up on average 5 evaluation accounts in a month, then obviously the goal is to bring it down to 1. Same goes with funded accounts. Like, that's what we have to work on eventually to smooth that curve out. What are the best hours? London session and Asia session? Well, New York session is the best, but in London, like 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern Standard would be the best. I don't trade Asia. Sellers got absorbed. Let's see. Thank you for the info, Pip Hunter. Enter long on the British pound. Let's go. Wow. And then lost it. Up to 35 and then lost it. Oh. I can't transfer money from Rise to my bank because of security code. But you had to add a security code when you registered to Rise. I know because I saved my security code actually on a piece of paper as well, plus on a pen drive. So when I registered, I had to add the security code. So I don't know, you have to contact support to reset your security code or something. I was trading micro, so only micro, Randall, because this price action is, I think I made the good decision by closing it. If you are not learning from, yeah. Exactly, Benjamin, perfectly said. Blowing up those accounts is part of the journey. It's inevitable. So if you think that, oh, finally I got funded, I made it. I made it finally. This is it. We arrived. We graduated. That's not the thinking process that you need to go with. There's still a lot to do. For what reason? One reason is that it was on a funded account which was doing really good, and I see the momentum drying up as we're getting close to 5 a.m. Eastern Standard. I have a feeling, and I just don't see the volume coming into the market, that it's going to go down, sweep some more liquidity, and then go back up maybe. The other reason for closing it is that the target was only like $80 or $90, or no, actually it was more, but it was not much compared to like what we can make in New York session. And I just did not want it to babysit this position, to be honest. I just decided I don't want to babysit this one because it's most likely going to go down into a drawdown. Then I will, you know, even if I leave the screen, I will going to watch it on my phone, and I will lose my focus, and I don't care. It's just a tiny position, so I will just come back for the New York session, and hopefully we'll get a better entry. That's it. It was a little bit like a discretionary thing, and I made a good trade earlier, by the way, because I was lucky. So that was luck. Yeah. Are you using daily losses? Yeah. Usually if I go down like $500 or $600 on any of my funded accounts, especially when I copy trade, you know, I go down like 600-ish. That is like the trigger point, or the point of no return. If I can walk away at that moment, I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm saved. It's very hard to walk away, especially when you're copy trading. So if I go down like 600 by trading micros, and if I still messed up because it's obviously not the market's fault, that's a red flag that, okay, I need to walk away. $500-600, it's absolutely manageable to bring it back. Maybe not the next day or the next session. It's a bit of a step back, but nothing major. You can make it back. But if I would go down like $1,200, now that would be an absolute tilt for me. I'm afraid that I would just go crazy, revenge trading, and blow up the accounts. So I need to get all my mental strength to be able to, you know, walk away from the screen. I'm not gonna stitch on you, I promise. Tom, you saved my long position, really? Okay. I just actually I did it. It was a good decision on my end, but as I was seeing these candles printing, and as I said, we're approaching the 5 a.m. marker. So, but anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here, and I'll be back for the New York session tomorrow. In London session, Terry Trades will be here, and we'll be giving away 5 core accounts here in the stream. Okay, 5 MyFundedFutures core accounts giveaway tomorrow. Make sure to be here. Push the like, subscribe, and yeah, 800 profit is good. And so if you would like to support the channel, please use the code TOMSABO. Any prop firm that you wish, I have the same code, technically almost, not everywhere, but almost everywhere. Bulenox, Apex, MyFundedFutures, Take Profit Trader, TRADEIFY, Instant Funded Accounts, FUNDINGTICKS, even Lucid Trading, Funded Futures Network, DayTraders, you name it. So the code is the same. It helps out the channel. It helps me a lot to be here full time. I never made a secret about that. So thank you. Thank you. Have a good rest of the session or the day. I'll be back in New York, and don't forget, tomorrow is giveaway time, core accounts. All right, tomorrow London session, not the New York. Tomorrow, Friday, London session is MyFundedFutures giveaway time. God bless you all. I'll be back for New York. Cheers, everybody.